Welcome back to Shelbz for the Culture. Woo, woo, woo! The podcast where we discuss reality TV, pop culture, and all the mess that had the group chat working overtime this week. I'm your host, Shelbz, and joining me as always is my unofficial co-host, Vogue-featured makeup artist, reality TV scholar, astrology enthusiast, and the only person I trust to psychoanalyze an entire cast based on one episode, Krystal with a K, Collins-Mitchell.
Woo! Thank you for having me.
Yes. Yo, you're having me. We're at her crib.
We're in a different setup today. Yeah.
Thank you for always supporting me. You're like an amazing friend.
Oh, thank you. It feels like the old days.
Yes.
There are old days.
Throwing it back.
If you've been listening.
Okay, so this episode we have a lot to talk about. Hot topics, and we're going to talk Love Island. And I feel like we should do some report cards for Atlanta and Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up, hot topic. Mia Thornton, there's been a Photoshop scandal. Mia allegedly Photoshopped her head onto someone else's body. Are we surprised?
No, I mean, Mia gives fake. She gives
There's a visual
phony.
for you.
It's making me giggle because, like, there is just undeniable. It's undeniable that this has been Photoshopped.
Mia be lying.
Mia be lying. At least she did some retouching on the titty area, so she smoothed the color out. You know what I'm saying? Because the original photo, she looks a little tan on her.
She smoothed out a wrinkle on the waistline.
Oh, okay.
You know, spot the difference.
Right. No, this is very much spot the difference. Where's Waldo?
Oh
that
my God.
Is crazy, man.
Why do housewives do this?
And I just don't understand the psychosis of buying into this.
Yes.
Like, what is going on in the brain? Or what's not going on that makes you feel like you need to do this?
Do you have an infamous housewife Photoshop fail? Because I do. I have a couple.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Okay, so I know you don't watch Real Housewives of Orange County, but they keep Facetune in business, honey.
Oh.
Gretchen has Facetuned her nose out of her photos. And then Gina...
That's all the way out?
She don't got a nose. She got less of a nose than the Grinch.
Or like
a
a
Who.
Michael? Oh, yeah, to the Who? Not to the Who.
No, a Who has more than a nose than Whoville than
God.
Gretchen. And then even Gina, who was in like the earlier seasons, got called out by her daughter. She was like, "Mom, delete this," which I loved it. I was like, "Keep it real with your mama."
Yeah.
If your daughter can't tell you, who else gonna tell you?
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's just embarrassing.
Oh,
that's
God.
so embarrassing, Mia.
Yeah.
So who called her out? Was it the
It
original?
was the original. I don't really know her, but her name is Sophie O'Neill. I don't know where she's an influencer, but yeah, she did call her out.
Damn. Imagine your body being so tea that literally a housewife is putting their head on your body.
True.
Yeah.
She is a gorgeous woman, but I am curious, do we think this photo is the original is photoshopped at all?
There's some probably. Yeah.
And then there's some real life enhancements happening.
And you know, the makeup.
I'm not mad at it. It looks good.
Yeah, both of them are photoshopped. So I guess Mia is like, you can't be mad at me. You're face tuned up too. I just took your body.
I am having a brain fart, but what is she had the squeaky voice. African singer Betty Boop. Sorry, Betty Boop is based after an African American, and white women stole so hard. It was one white woman that stole, then another white woman stole from that white woman, and the original white lady tried to go to court and be like, she stole my shit, and then the judge was like, you stole too, and they both lost.
Dang.
That's what that makes me think of.
Yeah.
The original is artificial.
Yeah.
And then the artificial original wants to call out.
To the source. There's some history. If we go back in the browser history, you're going to be scrolling for a while.
Krystal, I have some really bad news.
Oh, no.
Because I know you were recently rewatching. Ladies of London has been put on pause.
Oh, not the ladies.
Not the ladies.
And Mom.
Margot is just starting over. Oh, she doesn't have an accent, but she was just starting over. Poor Margot. She's going to have to be home with her stepkids.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe they'll move her back to America where she can't have a career, apparently.
She doesn't have a career because she doesn't know anybody and she just can't figure out how to have a career.
Surprised or expected?
Given the way the season went, I think expected. There was a lot of buzz about it when they first came back. I think they did come out hitting.
Yeah.
And it seemed promising.
I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah.
I completely agree. It was like, I forget the creator of like American Horror, Ryan Murphy. I feel like I love how Ryan Murphy, the premises of his stories, but he can never land the plane. That the first half of the series is so damn good, and then the second half, I'm like, whoa, where are we going? And that's kind of how Ladies of London was with me. It was like such a hit. They slam dunk out of the park. I don't know. Fill in sports reference.
Yeah. Insert sports reference.
Yeah, and then the second half, I was just kind of like, okay. It was just kind of,
Yeah. Yeah, it got very boring. It got very old. The Margot versus Mark beef, it just didn't hold up.
And it got a little homophobic.
And yeah, her calling him a freak. And then it's like, at that point, it doesn't matter what you meant by it. He's kind of cluing you in or letting you in on that this is a covert way to call me a freakish gay man.
Yeah.
So you need to respect that maybe that wasn't your intent, but that word has charge.
And I feel like Margot was being a mean girl in that moment. It had negative energy. Like, there's a difference between shade and being mean. And I just feel like
she
Margot
wanted to hurt him. She wanted to hurt him in the way that she felt hurt.
Yeah.
And I actually just found it quite hilarious, honestly, how everyone was just like, that's who he is.
Yeah.
Like, girl, get a grip. Like, I don't know. I don't see what you're seeing.
I like that they stuck up for him. He is the only man in the cast. He's the only queer person on the cast. Like, he's outnumbered. And so I'm glad that people were in his corner, you know?
The only queer person that we know, I get vibes from Lottie.
Oh!
And her man. I think they're queer.
Oh, for sure.
They're
definitely queer coded. Yeah. Ooh, would you kai with them?
Oh, I don't know, but I would watch.
I love that. Yeah. I do like a man that can dress, so, you know, yeah. And we've talked about this before. Low-key, my dream guy is somebody that people think is gay, but he's not. And I'm like, yeah, you think my man is gay. Yeah.
The gay allegation.
Yeah.
That's who you like.
He's neat, he's organized.
And
you're,
gay allegation.
Yeah, you're short-sighted and like, yeah. You know, we were talking about this the other day where like some people will call someone gay, a man gay because he's wearing a pink shirt.
Yeah.
You know, like some people
you can get called gay for anything these days. I
saw somebody, a woman calling a man fruity because he was ordering dessert. I'm like, man can't eat dessert.
Damn, it sucks to be a man.
She was like, that's a woman's thing. I was like, ew, you're gross.
Damn, you can't do shit. Ooh, well, hey, that's the patriarchy that you created, so.
Okay, so while I'm not disappointed about Ladies of London, because I'm like, we had a good run. Like, I don't know if like Bravo knows how to relaunch a legacy franchise like that. Yeah. But speaking of relaunches where I'm like, it's gonna land, New Jersey, apparently the streets are talking and saying that they are fighting so hard that they might cut the season short, which I refuse to believe. I'm like, yeah, it says, filming not going well, show may only pan out to be 10 episodes. I refuse to believe this. Not that they aren't fighting, but I don't believe that they fought so hard that Bravo is cutting the season short. I refuse to believe that after such a long break that the New Jersey cast would ruin it so quickly. Like, it's not like they're the cast of New York. Shots fired. Yeah, I'm like, they just got back. And the core theme of New Jersey is brawling.
Yeah. So are there any new people to the season?
There are, but I don't know them. I think ignorance is bliss with newbies, and I'm like, I don't want to know too much too soon.
But it looks like there's 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
4? I don't know. Oh, that's Melissa! That's Melissa!
I thought you were pointing to Dolores. Dolores got a new
That is not Dolores, girl. That's not Dolores.
Who the hell is that then?
Dolores got a couple of doppelgangers out there on the East Coast.
That's Dolores. She's got a new nose.
Baby.
You know she goes for surgery every 10 business
really
days.
Dolores? Jesus.
Yeah, she just got her nose
shaved
shaved
off
or
right.
something. Yes, you know Dolores stay under the knife.
Why I would have bet my life that wasn't Dolores. I was about to go hard on you, Krystal, and be like, that's not Dolores!
She stays under the knife.
Loud and wrong.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nip and a tuck. Dolores is going to get a nip and a tuck. That's something she's going to do.
Bravo, I want a full season of New Jersey. I don't care how bad they're fighting. I don't care how difficult filming is. I want a full season.
Well, I'm curious, one, where this information came from, and 2,
it'd be rumors.
I wonder if this is true.
Yeah.
If the environment is just because this is a work environment.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they are here to argue and be catty and whatnot, but it is work.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if they're making it untenable for
unwatchable
production. Is production feeling uncomfortable?
Oh.
Is production being put in precarious situations?
Maybe like a Michael Darby grabbing butt situation?
Yeah, but not like sexual assault, but like probably, because fighting is, it's assault.
Yeah.
It's a rough environment, and I wonder if on a production end, if there's some people who are like, I don't want to work here. Yeah. This is an unfit environment, or it's a contentious environment.
I volunteer as tribute!
Listen, you want to be a Maury cameraman? Is that what you're saying?
But they gonna have to have snacks on deck, because I hear they don't be feeding them, and I'm like, hold on. I need to eat. Yeah, the crew be watching them eat them glorious meals, this 12-hour days. They don't get no charcuterie. No charcuterie. Yeah, and I'm even if you're an extra,
that's abusive in itself already. Yeah. Don't put me on that set.
Yeah,
I don't get no lunch breaks.
Yeah,
nah.
No, I want to be fed craft services.
Absolutely,
like an actual set.
I need crafties.
Yeah,
and I need the little snack man who
will work for food.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my
check. Ultimate Girls Trip trailer dropped. Excited? What'd you think?
I'm excited. I have never watched Ultimate Girls Trip, but I will be tuning in because my faves are on there. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Portia.
Yeah.
I'm not a Portia apologist, but I do love Portia.
Yeah.
I think there is no Atlanta without Portia for me. She is a core part of the crew.
I agree. And we did Nene back.
I like seeing her have fun. We get to see Nene.
Media leaks.
Back on our Bravo screens. That is big.
Finally. Oh.
That is big. I don't know what her and Andy had to do. Imagine that conversation. Yeah. How do you think it went? Her and Andy.
Oh my God. That? I bet Andy entered with an awkward laugh and I don't know. I just feel like
both of them probably had to put their pride aside, get off their high horses a little bit.
Yeah. I bet it started out with a phone call.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was a little turned off seeing Whitney and oh my gosh,
Heather
Bronwyn, who I love. I love Bronwyn, but I don't like her linking up with Whitney Wild Rose. They
have that in common.
The hatred of Lisa.
Maybe, but also they're young and they've dated older men.
True. So I actually did like the kiki about being in the street.
Yeah, they like old balls. They like
that was
balls.
Cute. But if this is friendship built on hating Lisa, I'm not here for it. Speaking of beef with Lisa,
nothing can take down Lisa. Okay, Lisa Barlow is a rock.
Queen.
Okay, she's solid.
Yes.
Nothing can take down my
But speaking of Lisa, I guess it looks like her and Giselle are going to be having a...
It seemed like they exchanged some words in the Sprinter. Yeah. Hopefully it was just that and nothing more.
Yeah.
Because,
a bitch off, and then it's okay, I respect you, bitch.
Right.
You good in my book, Sometimes you gotta stand up
for my Lisa Barlow. Okay?
Yeah,
she's trying to have fun on her little girls trip.
Because people be hating on Lisa.
I love Lisa.
We be fighting for our lives.
You can never make me hate Lisa.
Oof, I agree.
I'm so sorry.
I agree.
She's a little too iconic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so while Bravo is busy putting franchises on pause, sneaking around soul ties, and acting like they've never seen an attractive person before, let's clock in for Love Island. So, Krystal, how do you feel about the girls' choices for Casa Amor?
Oh, let's get into the Casa Amor choices because
pictures.
I don't know. I really don't know. To me, the pickings, they weren't slim, but I don't know. I didn't see anybody who I personally would be pulling for chats. However,
Keon, I like me a tall chocolate
Keon,
drop.
Okay, besides
I was
Keon,
very disappointed to see Keon go.
When Keon left, I was disappointed to see him go. I think that he's just good looking.
Yeah.
To me, he's tall. He's got nice man titties. He's got the arms, the
I think
chest,
they prefer peck.
The back. No, they're man titties to me and to you. Okay, if they can jiggle, they're man titties. If you got a nipple, they're man titties. Okay, Carl is fine to me. I'm curious to see how things will develop. I hope that he is what Anaya thinks he is.
I loved Carl, and I was squealing at the screen. I loved seeing Anaya being chosen, not just by Carl, but the other men as well.
That was my favorite scene.
But I feel like Carl went first, if I recall correctly, and he went straight to Anaya. And I don't know, I just loved seeing a dark-skinned black woman be chosen. And when you take a step back and you take in like dating apps into account, Asian men and black women, especially the darker the skin, are the least likely to be swiped on, or they're not, you know, they're desired over here. Yeah. We certainly desire them, but you know, in the masses, they're quote unquote the least desirable. So it's beautiful seeing them pick each other. And I like Carl. I like that he was like, oh, he recognized that Anaya's into volleyball. He found like a common interest.
Yeah, I like Carl. I think when he was speaking Mandarin and Japanese, I said, well, okay, get you a man with different kinds of languages. You know, they good with the tongue.
And there's a Venn diagram between Asian and black cultures. So
yeah, there's a lot of mixing going on.
Cuisine, like so much. Yeah.
You know, we taught the Koreans how to fry chicken.
Yeah.
So shout out to us. Shout out to the blacks. Chandler. What do we think about Chandler? Did he make it into?
I don't think so.
I don't think he made it into Chandler. All right, bro.
I know they kept Corey. They kept Ronnie, and I will say I wasn't really feeling Ronnie. I was like, why is his head shaped like that?
Dang.
I'm sorry, Ronnie, I'm superficial.
No, whoever did the photos, like y'all did them dirty. Like whoever photographed the Casa Amor boys, y'all did them dirty.
Che is hot. I was glad they kept, like, I understood why they kept him. I would have preferred them to keep Tino or Keon.
Yeah. Dylan's not, no, Dylan is there. Dylan's there.
And so is Gal.
I liked Gal and, what's her?
When they started talking.
Jen.
Yeah. When he started talking, I did like him, but from a superficial look, when they first, I was like, him? Y'all kept him?
Not my type, but they're cute together.
And also, apparently he owns a coffee shop. Like, his one of his workers was like, whoa, the moment where you see your boss on Love Island.
Oh, shit.
But he didn't come in saying I own. He said I work at a coffee shop, which I'm like, play
humble brag.
Play on.
He was coming to be humble. He's like, actually, I own the place. Okay, we got rid of Kyle, we got rid of Ryan, we got rid of Tino and Trey.
Should we get into the Casa Amor girls?
Yes.
We have Amora, Parmita, Persian Kitty, Jaden. Her red eye was distracting me the first episode. I'm glad she figured that out by the next episode.
Yeah.
Tiara, TT, Sydney, which Trinity was like,
she said dupe. She was like, dupe. She's like, why y'all bringing in a dupe?
And she was like, but I got titties.
Oh, there you go.
But, you know, Sydney repping for the itty bitty titty committee, you know?
Yeah,
somebody gotta do it.
Somebody's gotta do it.
And, you know, that bitch who ain't gonna give her no credit, who thinks she's an angel and, like, skipped the brown black people.
Who?
Alana. I didn't want to say her name.
Alana. Okay.
Oh, you didn't hear the drama?
No.
Okay, so she posted a tweet with like the N-word hard R.
Okay.
Hard R. And then there was also a video of her singing a rap song saying the N-word. And the thing is, of course, when I'm with my people, I speak freely, but when I am in public, even I skip the word.
When you're in mixed company?
I lead by example.
Oh.
I'm like, see how easy it is to skip it? So, yes. And I even had a Dominican friend, which I think Dominicans are black. I just think they don't think they're black.
Right.
So you can't say, I'm just kind of like, depending on, you know. And so it's just interesting how they'll be like, me no black, but they're so free with the N-word. And I had a friend be like, I noticed you never say that around me. And I was like, correct.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Follow my lead.
Right. Exactly. It's for the both of us.
Yes.
Actually.
So yeah, Alana, she's reportedly been cut, but they filmed 2 days in advance.
Okay.
So she hasn't been filtered
now,
out
I
yet.
thought, didn't they already cut a girl from Jump?
Yes.
God damn.
Truly.
God damn.
Producers.
Y'all have got to get it together. But I think Amora is a cutie. I like her. Do I think that
gorgeous
Sincere is being sincere? Absolutely not. Girl, you're not coming back to the villa, but
and he even said, Amora even said she loves Sincere's emotional intelligence. Girl, have we been watching the same show?
Right. What emotions and intelligence has he been exhibiting?
Thank you.
Please, y'all are just throwing out buzzwords. Please don't do that. Jaden, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say TT kind of scared me. She looked crazy.
Oh, TT is crazy.
But Casey love it.
We need a crazy girl on there. But I don't know. Do you think Casey's coming back with TT?
I do.
I think so too. But I think she would give him a run for his money though. Yeah. I don't think she would be playing around crying.
Oh, it's gonna be like, oh, you thought you wanted this, and now that you got it, you're gonna realize how good you had it before.
There's not gonna be no tears like Anaya. Like, I feel like she would pop him upside the head. Yeah. Like, for real. So, he better watch out. He better, like, chill.
Okay, let's get into our OGs. Anaya. Okay, so is Carl already a better match than Casey?
Absolutely. I ditch Casey. Yeah. Let's get on Carl and let's keep it moving.
Yeah. You know what? I already said this. I enjoyed seeing them pick each other, and I enjoyed seeing multiple guys being into Anaya. Needed that. Do you think she's finally reached her limit with Casey?
I think so, and I also think Casey didn't really like her, but he didn't. He just wanted to be on the show.
Speaking of,
he needed to get through the episodes. He needed to get through the challenges. He needed somebody.
Casey pissed me off the most this week, saying things like, "I have nothing in common with Anaya. They're probably doing with the Casa boys what they should have been doing with us." Like,
yeah. No, he didn't like her. That was very...
My stock is up over here. He was wildin'.
No, he was geeked. He was too happy and giddy and just, like, having a good old time.
I hope TT stress him out and give him, like, pre-onset baldness.
Yeah. I hope she make them follicles come right out of it. I hope that hairline just starts going back, okay, going back to Cali. That's where I hope your hairline does.
Okay, so do we think Melanie is over sincere?
No. She's I need a counter on how many times she says she missed her man.
Yeah. She's one conversation away. She's always one conversation away from going back to him.
Yeah, they're coming back together.
Is sincere into Melanie or addicted to the chaos?
I don't know.
This
past episode, to me, I felt like he was really into her. I think they've kind of gone through something before.
I think if more of the Casa girls were into Sincere, like, I feel like Casey's stock went up in Casa Amor and Sincere's stock went down. Like, the girls weren't really feeling Sincere like that. So I feel like if he had more temptation in the Casa, I feel like he'd be more down to explore. It's just kind of like, there aren't really any options, or like there's only one person remotely interested in me, but I have something, like, just the one isn't gonna be bigger than the connection I have with Melanie.
We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're trying to go all the way with each other, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like America's gonna vote Sincere out when they get the chance.
We'll see.
Okay, so the boys pissed me off when they voted because I felt like they were slut-shaming Kinsey. But when the girls basically alleged the same thing about Gabe, without the slut-shaming, they were just like, they said it in a more politically correct way. I didn't feel like they were slut-shaming Gabe. They were just like, look, no, we don't think you're gonna find a true connection here. You know? Then the boys were upset. And it was like, so Kinsey's a slut, and Gabe's a victim. Like, I just feel like they're fucking hypocrites.
Yeah. Girls can't be sluts in this game.
Yeah. Any thoughts on Corbin? Not surprised how he's moving.
First of all, my name is Corbin. And I talk like this, and I'm from Miami. Corbin! Wow. No, that's all I had to say.
Okay, so Kata, I hope she leaves Zach. I hope she brings... I don't know what she's gonna do. I hope she leaves Zach. Like, do you think Zach is protecting or controlling?
I think Zach is just very insecure. Like, he just gives insecure man.
I feel like he's been gaslighting Kata. He was the one that started like, before they went to Casa Amor, before that, I feel like Zach was the one that started moving funny with Kata after she said, you know, it's all, that's what you're here to do. That's what you're here to do, until the girls are doing what they're here to do. And so when she said that she wanted to keep exploring with Caleb, I felt like he started moving funny with Kata. And when she tried to pull him to discuss it, all of a sudden he's too busy talking with his friends. And then he's pointing the finger at her like she's crazy. That bothered me. Like,
yeah,
gaslighting at its finest. But I will say, Zach always manages to be in everyone else's business, and I actually love it. We need someone to ask.
Queen.
We need someone to ask the questions.
Yeah.
Like, so who are you into more?
Yeah.
What do you think of the kiss? Yeah.
A messy queen.
Yeah.
That's what Zach is here to do.
So Trinity's missing Bryce, and it surprised me.
It surprised me too. I'm surprised by that.
I love that she explored again, and then she released that man like a dove. What was the name of the man that she kind of passed on to Melanie?
I'm making up names. Charles.
Trinity is my villa queen. Corey. Trinity is my villa queen. She kissed it, tried it. She was like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah, she's like, I like my man, and it was very cute how they were both just like, we miss each other.
So Bryce misses Trinity, and that also surprised me. I initially thought Bryce was into Trinity at the beginning, but when he doubled back to Kada, it made me think. When he doubled back to Kada after she showed zero interest in him, it made me think otherwise, you know? It made me think that it made me think Bryce thought Trinity was just a safe option. Mm-hmm. But the Casa temptation has proven otherwise. I thought Bryce made the Casa girls laugh during the dance challenge, you know, even though he wasn't the most cut. And it's like, you'd be surprised how far making a lady laugh can get you. Mm-hmm. So I expected him to explore a little more. And I think at least one of the Casa girls would have been into him if he did explore. So I feel like the opportunity was certainly there. And the fact that he's not taking it just only solidifies their connection.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised by that. I will be honest, I was not shipping Bryce and Trinity at the beginning. It just seemed like Bryce just kind of wanted to stay in the villa and stay by his bestie Zach's side. Yeah. But these past couple of episodes have shown me that I think they have built a really true connection. Yeah. I do need Trinity to weigh in on Kenzie's opinion of his kissing, though, that he has a turtle tongue. So, Trinity, we need to clear that up. How does he kiss? Does he have a turtle tongue?
But I feel like Kenzie said somebody else was a good kisser that was a questionable kisser. That there was somebody else was like Jen was like, no.
I don't know.
You know what? I shouldn't have said it because I can't even remember. But yes, Bryce and Trinity are feeling like a solid couple for me.
Yeah, I think the fans, people are really going to vote them as favorites.
I would rather them be in game than like Melanie and Sincere personally. Yeah. You know, I feel like it's hot and it's toxic. So like hookups will be very hot, but like it's not like a long-term thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I feel like the temptation hasn't made it as strong as maybe they think it has.
Right.
So I'm excited for both Jen and Caleb to get into. For going into the Casa single. Mm-hmm. I was excited for that.
I feel like Caleb. My early prediction. I think Caleb's gonna get voted off pretty soon. He's just kind of giving us nothing. Not to say that he isn't trying. I think he is trying, but I don't think it's landing for him in a way that, that is progressive and progressing on the show. So I think we're going to say bye-bye to Caleb probably pretty soon.
And blocked by Corbin again.
Yeah, exactly. Corbin is in here just blocking all your shots.
And he took it like a G, though.
Yeah, he's blocking all of your shots. I can say that it's so interesting that they are such different people, but they have the same interests in women. Yeah. Or the same type.
So different, you're right. Yeah. I feel like Caleb definitely isn't going to win the show, but I feel like he'll do well when he leaves the villa.
Oh, for sure.
There will be so many girls ready to welcome him home.
Welcome home, my cowboy. Yeah, you're going to get lots of good DMs.
Okay, so let's get into a segment. We're calling it Casa Court. Let's put one islander on trial. Who do you think? Yeah. Who do you think? Do you want to be a prosecutor?
What do they do again?
Prosecute!
and what does that mean?
Okay, let's see. I feel like we should put KC or Sincere up on trial. Who do we have more feelings about?
Let's go KC. Let's put him on trial.
Okay, KC. Okay. You want to prosecute?
Yeah. Okay. Casey, well, let's start here. First of all, I haven't been a big fan of your damn facial expressions. Them eyebrows are moving a little too much. You're doing weird shit with your mouth. What's that all about? You're being silly, goofy, funny all up in Anaya's face when she's having serious, real feelings, and you can't even seem to sit and have a serious conversation. So that's strike number 1. Really, that was 2 strikes. 3, you get in a casa, you're a little too happy-bappy. I don't like that. You were a little too horned out, okay? You might as well have pulled your dick out because that's how you were acting. And TT was right for you being all weird, like, let me go sleep in the bed with somebody else. Are you feeling me or not? What's up? Like, I get it. You want to explore. You want to be a whore. You want to be in your harlot era, Casey. But I'm going to need you to pick a direction. I'm going to need you to walk in it. And boom, hit the gavel.
Okay. Your Honor, you know, some people have expressive faces and they can't help it. It's a condition of just having expressive witch face.
Objection. Tampering the witness or whatever.
And my client, KC, is doing what he's supposed to be doing on this platform. So he shouldn't be shamed for that. Thank you, Your Honor. The defense rests. Okay, so what's our verdict? Guilty, not guilty, or needs therapy?
Needs sex therapy because you're horned out.
Guilty!
Guilty as charged. Okay.
It was really hard
You're
for
going
me
to jail.
It was really hard for me to be unbiased.
I understand.
And defend
it was hard for you, yes.
Okay, so let's do rapid fire questions for Casa Amor. Oh, no. First, I wanted to ask you, as a seasoned Love Island watcher, I was excited that there was finally a challenge without slime.
Yes, some goop.
But I have seen the streets talking and bringing up past challenges and being like, where are the compatibility challenges? I don't know anything about that, but do you miss those?
Oh, yes. There used to be compatibility challenges where we could learn a little bit more about each islander, and then when we go into voting, make more informed decisions. Like, I feel like I haven't learned a lot about these people. And then also there used to be solo dates, or like,
where are dates?
Dates, exactly. Like, you know, they would send islanders on dates so that we could get some more one-on-one time.
It's just slime and
it's just slime
and spit.
Kenzie doing the split. And
wait a moment for her angry fuck you splits.
Yes, a moment for that. I will be dropping into an angry split. I've never done an angry split before, so thank you, Kenzie, for
Wait, I feel like you've done the like crying twerk move. Like, yes. I feel like Kenzie was doing the like sad splits.
Yes. I gotta add that into my dance moves. But yes, where's the budget? They're spending the budget
on
slime and clips of popular songs.
This is not Nickelodeon.
Exactly. The music department is getting all the money because they're playing clips of these popular songs.
Nobody needs that.
We don't need that. Play the duty-free songs.
Yeah.
Or whatever, the royalty-free songs. Just give us the royalty-free stuff.
Yeah, I feel like they would have the most random things on Vanderpump Rules, the most random songs.
Exactly. Give me those like random ass
Love and Hip Hop.
Exactly. Those random reality TV songs where they're like, this is the life and I'm living life.
Now.
That's what life's about.
Yeah.
Now.
Live it today.
Exactly. Like, come on.
You know what? Y'all can hire us, okay? We'll save you money.
Exactly. Let's get in the booth.
Yes.
We'll save them some money.
Okay, so rapper, you want to pull up the Casa boys? Because I want to ask you, which Casa boy immediately understood the assignment?
I'll go Carl.
Yeah, I would say Carl, and also Corey. Like, he got to sit down with Melanie and Trinity. I feel like he got more sit downs out of the new guys.
He knew where he wanted to go.
Yeah.
He mapped out his plan. He did what he had to do. Yeah.
Let's see. Which Casa girl is giving future bombshell legend?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say TT. She crazy. Oh wait, Persian Kitty.
Yes.
She filthy, and I mean that as a compliment.
Harmita. Yeah.
I saw people saying, like, I don't know, I forget what the word is called, but it sounds like a family gathering or like something that's a part of their culture, where they were like, I don't think she's gonna be invited back. Like, basically, they're like, she gonna be
exiled
from the cookout.
Dang.
Or they're like, everybody.
Is she Iraqi, right?
She's Persian.
I think she said she was Iraqi. She's from Iraq.
Okay.
She was that was her outfit. She was the Persian.
She's
kitty
from.
coming in,
Oh
she's
my
Iraqi,
god! I know she lives in San Antonio, Texas. Okay.
They're very modest. That is a conservative country. So I'm sure her being in a swimsuit, making out, swap and spit.
But didn't is it Huda?
Huda?
Huda. Aren't there other people who have broken that door down? No.
I don't know what ethnicity Huda is actually, so maybe.
But from I wasn't trying to.
I mean, America's a conservative country, so
yeah.
For all it's worth.
I wasn't saying they're from the same background, but I could have swore that she's also from a conservative background as well.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't watch that season. So
okay.
Someone else will have to tap in on last season of Love Island. Okay,
which OG girl should recouple Melanie for me? Kata and Melanie. I want you to move on.
Anaya, for sure.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, that's assumed. I feel like I've spoken.
Assumed it's already gonna happen.
Yeah. I wasn't. Yeah, she's already moved on in my book. So yes, Anaya times 3. Okay. Which OG guy is absolutely folding
for a Casa girl?
Casey.
Oh yeah, Casey.
Oh, Corbin.
Corbin needs to, Corbin's also horned
folded
out.
Like a tissue.
Corbin, you can put anybody with a pulse in his face. You could probably get like an AI girl, a blow up doll, and put it in front of Corbin, and he would have a great time.
I don't mean to like rehash things, but going back to the slut shaming of Kinsey, like they were like, "Oh, what do you think she's doing right now?" And he was like, "Throwing it back." I don't know. I was just like, "But what are you doing? You got your tongue down there." I'm just like.
Y'all are basically the same. Two sides of the same coin.
Stop making me get on Beyonce's internet and defend Kinsey.
Yeah, like
I'm just like white women don't need defending. Okay, like I need to save that for Anaya and Trinity and like, you know.
Right. They're just mad that she got the skills that she has.
Right.
She knows what to do with them.
Like let's go. Sorry, I feel very strongly about this. So Zach, walked away from Kinsey. He shut the door on Kinsey. He moved on. He stepped on the greener red dot. It was Zach. Then there was Sean who got rejected, and he was the only available guy that wasn't coupled up. So they kissed.
Yeah.
They kissed. She was exploring him, and then Corbin came in, and she was with Corbin, and they coupled up. And then Casa Amor came and they split again. So I'm just the slut shaming must.
Yeah, no, she was with who was she with for the recoupling? She went.
Oh,
with,
Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And America did that, not Kinsey.
Yeah.
Stop making me get on Beyonce's internet and defending folks from the Isles of Caucasus, please and thank you. Who is getting a suspicious? Who is about to embarrass themselves at the recoupling? Sincere. I hope.
I'm gonna say Zach.
Ooh,
I think Zach is gonna.
Ooh, I hope you're right.
He's gonna embarrass himself. He is just overthinking, very insecure, very
I feel like Sincere is an obvious bad boy, and Zach is like a low key bad boy that's gonna play in your face, make you think he's a good. They're worse. Mm-hmm. I would rather the obvious.
The covert versus the overt.
Yeah. Who is getting a suspiciously good edit? I feel like Sincere is lately. I'm like, put him back in the doghouse. Yeah, I'm like, have we moved on? No.
I think Sincere and Melanie are good for each other. I think they like each other's chaos, but Sincere's a liar. That is no qualms about it. And I cannot wait for a movie night, okay? Movie night is a staple in Love Island, okay? It's where they air out everybody's tea, and I hope that Sincere gets the edit he deserves and that he's been given, which is that he's been lying literally to everybody's face. Why is it so hard to say, I like Melanie?
Yeah.
Why is that so hard to say? You're in Casa Amor making Amor think that y'all have a connection when you don't.
He has FOMO.
When you're not going to bring her back. Why can't you just be honest? And I get it. He's like, I owe it to myself to explore. Explore, but be honest. You can do both.
Yeah.
At the same time.
That's my biggest pet peeve is they're having different conversations with the men than they are with the women. They're saying one thing over here and then being like, oh, you're all I want. Oh, she's not letting me explore.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Just all you have to say is, hey, Amora, I have a really strong connection in the villa. I really am feeling Melanie. I want to get to know you while I'm here. I want to be immersed in this experience. However, that is where my heart is right now, but I'm still open to getting to know you. Don't think I'm closed off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, is that hard, Sincere? I just gave you the full script.
So.
I just gave you the script.
Okay, so winner prediction as of today. Bryce and Trinity.
Winner for the whole thing.
As of today, yeah.
To the end. Oh my God. So much can happen. I would probably say Trinity or Bryce. Maybe Carl and I.
Maybe. Yeah, we gotta see a little. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Which Islander will have the best post-show career? I hope Trinity.
Ooh.
Or Anaya. Both.
I think Trinity has a future for sure. I think she's animated. I think she's lively, bubbly. I think she can really make something shake.
I also feel like Kata's a fan favorite as well.
Kata is a fan favorite. I could see Kata. You know what? I could see Kata partnering with a lot of lifestyle brands, a lot of fitness brands. Kata, you know what, girl? Go and get your Pilates certification. Go get your yoga certification, girl. You could clean house right now. Okay, like that. A post. You know, go into Pilates post Love Island, girl. You would clean house.
I could see Fashion Nova working with her.
You think so? They do like a thick baddie though. True. Fashion Nova, they you gotta have some BBL on you. You gotta have some BBL allegations to be there. But I could see Kata thriving for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of people who need therapy, accountability, and maybe a mediator with a whistle, let's head to Atlanta. One suspiciously artificial. Oh nope. Yeah. Scratch that. Okay, so we're back at Lake Bailey with Cynthia and Angela. They're discussing Shamia and that Shamia needs to go to therapy. And I actually feel like Atlanta this week, seeing that helped me process a similar situation of my own. You know, they were talking about, I was having a similar, they were talking about Shamia needing to go to therapy, and I was having a similar conversation with my mom, as you know. And when I was watching the episode, I took a video of that clip being they're Shamia was like, oh, I don't have time. Well, who just has time to go to therapy? And that's exactly what my mom was saying. Mm-hmm. And so I sent her the clip, and she was like, oh, I just had a session this morning. So I was like, yay, yes.
Wins.
Yes.
And who says reality TV doesn't do anything?
Yeah.
Okay, it can help you process things that are going on in your own life.
But I felt seen, and because I was struggling to find the words, and so, which I did speak to her about it. It seemed to get through to her, but it was very comforting to be oh, look, I don't even have to speak. I can use listen to Cynthia.
This is the wise
Angela.
Words of Cynthia Bailey.
Yeah.
Okay, the peacemaker.
Okay, so got that scene with Portia and her mom. We'll just go quickly through Atlanta. I want to do report cards with the cast. So we got, Portia, Shamia continuing to fall out. Kelly met with her financial advisor. I don't get why people expand when they can't afford it.
Yeah.
It
seems like a defense mechanism. And not a smart business choice.
Not at all between her and Pinky. You don't need to franchise right away.
It's like filling a void. It's because you can't, you're lacking in one area, so you're well, let me work hard, let me do something over here to hopefully fill that void, when it's you should probably sit down, actually.
I feel like anytime you're opening a business, whether it's your first, second, third store, you should be prepared to not make any money for a long time. Yeah. And unless you are prepared to do that, you should not be opening another location.
Right.
What did you think about Kelly admitting that she never had to deal with the bills while she was married?
That's surprising to me because you also own a business. So did you not deal with your business bills?
Yeah.
Did you not deal with any bills? I'm curious about that. But, she said she was a kept woman, so.
I'm not mad at it. It did surprise me because, I put her down as a career woman, not a very good one, but still, you know. And I just feel in this day and age, our predecessors fought really hard to just get a credit card. You know, we shouldn't waste our freedom. I think even if you are, we even said this with Kelsey, how we felt she wasted that time a little, that all she's walking out with is an apartment rental. Marlo would have walked out with a couple of houses after 10 years, you know, or a business, you know. So I just feel even if you are kept, don't still have your ducks in a row, still have a backup plan.
For sure.
Yeah. And also know how to pay your car note, you know?
Because these men will leave you.
Yeah.
Like it happened, and now you're in all this debt, divorce debt, and then, you know, y'all had businesses together, but they were together.
Yeah.
And so now he's going after you for those,
So, did you catch the dog wig? She was saying she spent money on dog wigs?
Yes.
I was like, what? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Frivolities.
I didn't know wigs for dogs existed. Okay, so K. Michelle met up with her surgeon. He advised against implants. And I was surprised that she wants to get more enhancements.
Really?
I'm
not.
Okay.
She seems like insecure.
I just would think after everything that she's been through and having a leaky booty that
hopefully that would get her off the table.
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a disease. No,
yeah.
It is a disease. And Dolores Catania has it. And it's a disease. Once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah.
And then you get addicted to the power you feel being able to fix yourself. And then you're never satisfied with what you see in the mirror, because you know that you can go sit on a surgeon's table and they can tweak that, fix that, turn that. And it's like, when really what you should be doing is celebrating your differences. Like this morning, I was just looking at my arm. I have like all of these dark spots from like me burning myself from cooking and things. But I was just admiring like that this arm has a story to tell, okay? And, you know, it's my body and it has changed over the years, and I'm proud of it for getting me this far.
Ooh, amen. Thank you, Maya Angelou. So, Angela and her daughter, that sit-down conversation, I feel like I can relate to the daughter. Yeah. She says she didn't feel heard, and I felt like Angela wasn't listening. She wasn't listening. She just responded. She cut her off, and she was just talking, and, like, I felt like Angela's daughter had a point, and I'm glad by the end of the episode they went to therapy. Very proactive and great representation for people to see, especially Black folk, especially all you need to do is pray folks, because like, yes, I believe in the power of prayer, but like God also like gave us resources for, you know.
I definitely felt where Amari was coming from, and I feel, I felt myself getting triggered by the like, well, you need to tell your siblings, and because like it's like you want me to admit something, you want me to like stand on the cross and be, you know, and say all these things, but you're never gonna support me. It's like what she wants to hear from you is that you will support her, you will have her back, that you will, no matter what, be there for her. And for you're just throwing her to the wolves, basically saying you do it, because I don't want to, and I'm not going to talk about it, I'm going to avoid it, and you have to do it, instead of saying, let me support you through this, we're going to get through this together, that's your problem.
So speaking of Angela and her daughter, last episode, I believe, you were curious if there was like a hint of homophobia in the way Angela was moving, and her daughter came out and said no, like absolutely not. But it is interesting that you were not the only person thinking that. I don't think Angela is homophobic, but I do think it's interesting that you picked up a vibe, and so did many other people, enough so that there was like a huge uproar online that the daughter felt the need to respond. I'm like, you know,
right, it's not overt homophobia, right? She's not like, you dirty, disgusting, you know, person, but it's like the lack of support, you know, call it what you want. It may not be homophobia, but it is a lack of support. Yeah. And her daughter might have some inner homophobia internalized, so she can't even talk it from her mom. And also, like, your brothers know. Yeah. So let's just move on.
And you know. I get people inferring that, but I thought when Angela was like, do you want to tell your siblings, I thought it was just like, I feel like they should know you're married. No, like, don't you want your siblings to know that? Like, it's about the secret marriage, not that it was a woman. But maybe I'm ignorant or naive. So I love that Portia and Drew are continuing to rebuild their friendship. Like, I love when they're on better than they were feuding. I love them getting along more than feuding.
For sure.
Yeah, and like, they're getting along so well. Portia's like, let's name a wig after you or something like that. Like, I was like, wow. So yeah, Phaedra is continuing her comeback season, but it's falling flat for me. And I am a Phaedra apologist. I love me some Faye. But her and K. Michelle, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
So we got the basketball scene, which that was cute. Kelly with them heels, like, girl. She's like, I don't wear sneakers, but you should. You should for your safety, okay? Like, I understand the confidence. I can relate to feeling confident when I put on, like, a pair of heels. Like, but it's just like, grr. Sometimes you got to put on a proper footwear.
Well, when you're 3'5", like Kelly, it can be hard to see. So she's, like, always entangled in people's legs. So I'm sure she just needs to be able to see for the height. So she puts on
Girl, stop. Okay, so and then we got that scene at the end where Pinky's like, so Shmia, you and Kay good? And Shmia's like, what's wrong with me and Kay? And K. Michelle was silent. This is not what we want to see. I need you to open your mouth. Like, that was an opportunity. So they're headed to Scotland next episode. Let's give out some accolades. Do we have... Okay, so I would say Phaedra and K. Michelle are my biggest disappointments.
For sure.
Who needs...
I think Shamia for me, honestly. Shamia and K. Michelle for me.
Are your biggest disappointment?
Yeah.
Okay, who gets the Needs Therapy Award?
All of them? Every last one.
Yeah. Most likely to start a feud next week, K. Michelle.
For sure, K. Michelle.
Producer's Pet Award, Portia.
Oh yeah, production loves Portia, yeah.
Okay, from therapy sessions and roller skates, from therapy sessions to arrest, let's head to Rhode Island, where everybody suddenly wants to tell the truth after the cameras have caught them lying. Okay, so Kelsey versus Rosie. Kelsey annoys me by tripling down on the affair accusations with Rosie, and she has no receipts.
No receipts.
Shame.
Bring receipts or shut the hell up.
Shame.
Yeah, bring receipts or shut up. It's so old.
Yeah. I forgot about Rulla's comment when the cat's away, the mice will play. And I'm like, so you were talking about Liz's marriage, but then you want to turn around and be victim with JoEllen.
Right.
When you asked her to find proof.
Right. And
then you're calling her a liar and putting her in a position where she has to defend herself. So if you stop talking about JoEllen. But I'm just like, sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm like, you came for Liz's marriage. I don't know.
You have shit to say, but when it's your turn, the
hypocrisy. And I really loved how Liz handled Rulla. She was like, you have some...
Right, say it, spit it out.
And Rulla couldn't get it out. And Liz was like, yeah, I was separated from my husband. What? Like, I was living. Like, nah.
Life went on.
Yeah.
Okay, and yours should too.
Yep. Yeah, and I just didn't understand why it took Rulla so long to say what she want to say. Say it. Don't hint.
Cat got your tongue.
Don't hint at tea.
Right.
Then refuse to spill it.
Right.
I thought it was a pretty good reunion. Like, I don't think it's going down in the Reunion Hall of Fame. I don't think this will be a reunion that I rewatch like I do Atlanta's. I feel like the season was stronger. And sometimes I feel like...
Yeah, it's their first reunion. They're kind of getting their reunion legs.
Yeah.
It's a different beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought this was JoEllen's reunion. This is the JoEllen show.
Yeah.
When she was said to Rulla, stop your noises. I said, oh, girl, you better shut up.
And I hated the back and forth being like, shut up, shut up. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
it's so childish.
Just say what you have to say because she's going to keep talking. But JoEllen calling Rulla's husband an AI queen also made me cackle.
Yeah. And I also loved how I thought Rulla tried to slut shame JoEllen. And it was giving, like, Nene Leakes being like, how many times do I have to tell you I was a stripper? And I liked it. Right. JoEllen was like, you're not gonna slut shame me. like, I was out in them streets and I liked it.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel like Rosie was the queen of the reunion when she was like, well, the only coworker you've had is the girlfriend in Florida.
Yeah, I said, ooh. Everybody had to shut up on that one.
Yeah. But I was surprised that Rosie doesn't give her husband blowjobs.
I think she just said that as a rebuttal. He probably gets some blowies here and there.
On his birthday?
Yeah, maybe on his birthday, on Christmas.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but Rulla, where was this energy all season, baby?
Right. You wanted to buck up, but JoEllen was whacking her like, you was only in 3 episodes, ho.
Yeah, be quiet.
She was whacking her bad.
I was surprised by the cry count was so low for Ashley. I thought it would have been more.
Yeah.
I literally yelled at my screen, 50! Because I was trying to guess before I was like drum roll in my mind. I was way off, girl. I would have lost all my little coins.
Yeah.
Those
are the ones we've seen. I'm sure production probably had some.
Yeah. Okay. So predictions for part 2. Which friendship is officially over?
I want JoEllen to not be friends with Liz.
I feel like Liz isn't going to give her the opportunity.
I feel like Liz has her on a boomerang. She comes to you when she wants something, but then when y'all are at odds, JoEllen is somehow the most evil, vindictive, gross person ever. But like, you still hanging out with her?
Yeah.
So what does that say about you?
I think Liz is she's already started to become unwatchable, and I feel like she's just digging a bigger hole, and it's just like, where's but he is, ma? Like, like, Liz started the season so strong, and she's not ending as strong. And speaking of being worse, who do you think will leave the reunion looking worse than they came in?
Definitely Liz. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you...
Rulla, but Rulla's already looking like a clown.
Yeah.
So sorry, girl. But I will say, Rulla,
it just keeps getting worse,
we did talk about the nose job before. I think from the side, not my favorite. From the front, I respect your nose job. From the side,
bro, if you catch it at the wrong angle, you're right.
Yeah.
Because the first photo I saw, I was like, oh, it looked good. But then when watching the reunion, I was like, oh, Lord.
It's a little shaped. Yeah. It's a little triangular. They really gave you a point.
And this is my question about nose jobs. Are they worth it if it's not as good? Like, I'm just like, was that better than your original nose?
Right.
With like,
and
the nose of your ancestors and like your...
For Rulla, no. Yeah. Sorry, girl.
Who do you think will leave looking the best? Rosie.
You think so?
Alicia.
Why?
Well, I feel like her one-liner, she's quick on her feet, and then Alicia is just being herself and just her natural self. She's like, I love a cracker. I love this. Like, oh, and then Alicia being like, she just got her face done. I don't know. I just feel like Alicia breathes and we're laughing.
She has great comedic timing, and I think she's just being herself, her bubbly self, and it works.
She's like Mary from Salt Lake. I feel like Mary's not trying.
Yeah, Mary's not trying.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just smell like hospital, you know?
So, any last thoughts before we dip on Rhode Island, Atlanta?
Another whack from JoEllen was, I can't remember what Rulla said, something about kiss my ass. I don't know, but
you don't have one or something.
She was like
that.
It's falling off.
Yeah.
She said, you ain't got one, girl. Your skin is falling off. I said, ouch, whack.
Yeah, I feel like JoEllen is my favorite. I love Alicia and Rosie.
Yeah, I love when JoEllen gets to talking her shit because the accent comes out really strong. She's like, fuck you. What the fuck do you want?
Oh, and one last comment before we go. Justice for Ashley. I feel like she gets a lot of hate and people are saying she needs to go, but I'm like, we don't need 8 Liz's. We don't need 8 JoEllens. We don't need 8 Kelseys. Like,
right, we need some real friends.
Yeah, and her and Rosie seem to have a real friendship. Pre-existing the show, actually, apparently they were set up on a friendship date when she first moved to Rhode Island. So it's just like we need like a balance. And not everybody has to be like a tornado and a strong personality. Mm-hmm. We need an Ashley.
We need some relief.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's our show. Oh, Krystal, where can the people find you?
You can find me at KrystalGemsArt.MUA. That's Krystal with a K. GEMS art.mua.
Thank you for hanging out with us for another episode of Shelbz for the Culture. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you're subscribed wherever you get your podcast.